Hey guys, welcome to episode number 105. Today I got a shipment in the mail, package, and it's a series of samples here from a company called New England Foam. And I'll show you the business card here. Nick is the marketing director there. You see his email. They are located in Hartford, Connecticut, and they're basically an all-purpose foam manufacturing company. They'll cut foam to whatever shape and size you want. I believe their smallest order quantity is $150, so you can't buy just a small piece of foam for an aquarium. But one really cool thing that they do stock is this foam here. This is a polyether foam, and that's also known as an open cell filter foam. And this is the correct stuff to use for aquariums. And you might have seen some of my past videos where I had some really cheap foam. That was closed cell foam, and that stuff isn't rated to be used underwater, but this polyether foam is definitely rated to be used underwater. And you'll notice that just by looking at it, and especially if you look at the edge, you can see how much air volume is within the foam. And this stuff basically lasts forever underwater, and it's got so much surface area that it makes a perfect aquarium filter pad. You may, if you have a canister filter, notice that they do use similar materials within those, and this is definitely the stuff that you'd want to use if you made a matte filter. This is the same stuff that a lot of people use for bubble filters. So it's great stuff. You'll see there are different numbers on them, and that's basically the PPI rating for each one of these foams, and that stands for pores per inch. So if you start here, the T20 or the PPI 20 is 20 pores per inch. That means they're fairly large pores. There are only 20 of them per inch. You start to step into the PPI or the T30 here, and the pores start to get smaller. And when they get smaller, that means you have more of them per inch. So you can start to see the difference there between these two, and it starts to really get noticeable when you get to the PPI 40. And this is pretty dense compared to these two. These are fairly open. When you touch and feel these ones, you can tell how much air volume is within them. But when you get down here, this is more of like your standard foam that you would expect to see in packaging and whatnot, like high-end packaging. Not stuff that you would throw away, but stuff that's meant to be used over and over again. And then when you get to the PPI 50, that's really fine. And this stuff is okay for aquarium use, but this is the most pores per inch that I would go in an aquarium situation. If you go any higher, this is likely to get clogged up really fast, and especially if it's used in a high flow rate situation, you could have an overflow, or you could have something clog up and burn out because of it, because the pores are so close together that they tend to get clogged a lot faster than something like this, where the pores are really large. So polyether foam, PPI rating, it goes from 20 to 50, at least the ones that these guys stock. And there's a few important things to keep in mind here. Polyether foam comes with different additives, and you can get it free of additives, which I believe is what this stuff is here, but I'm not certain, so I'm not going to put this in an aquarium just in case. But You can add like fungicide to it so that it doesn't, if it's kept underwater, it doesn't start growing mold or fungus. There's also flame retardants that can be added to the foam when it's being manufactured, and other various additives that can be added to the foam itself. And any of that stuff is probably not aquarium safe, so what you would definitely want to make sure of is that there are no additives in your polyether foam. You just want the general all-purpose regular polyether foam. That's the stuff that you're looking for. Now, in terms of how each one of these would be used in an aquarium, kind of depends on your situation, but in general, the larger your pores, the less likely it is to get clogged up. And the smaller your pores, the faster it's going to get clogged up. And when you're talking about surface area, it also, it becomes a factor of how quickly it clogs up. So the 20 and the 30 is good for pretty much any all-purpose aquarium use. It's not going to get clogged up as fast. There's plenty of surface area there, and it's always going to be accessible. When you move into like the PPI 50, it might have more surface area than the 20 or the 30, but because it will get clogged up faster, you're probably not going to make much use of that additional surface area. So I would recommend the T20 or the T30 if you are going for a matte filter or a sponge filter, and I would only recommend the T40 or the T50 if you're using it in a fry tank, if you're using it in a tank that has larval animals, things that are really delicate, really gentle, and something that might get caught in the small pore spaces of the T20 or the T30. It's definitely a lot gentler here, and as long as you have enough of it and it's not going to get clogged up, you're not producing a lot of waste because the animals are very small, definitely go with the T50 or the T40 for those fry environments. But those are the blocks of foam that I got in the mail as samples, and I am in contact with Nick, and I might be taking a tour of their facility in January and potentially recording a video and posting that. We'll have to see. We'll have to work out the details on that, but very exciting stuff there. And when I go, I'm gonna make an order and pick up some foam for real, and I might be able to start creating some DIY aquarium projects with this foam. And I'll probably get enough of it that if you guys want to order some from me, I'll be able to cut those to size and ship those out to you. So look forward to that. Look forward to all kinds of awesome aquarium projects coming up in the next few months with this polyether foam. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Alright guys, see you later.